Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Skyborn. On the last episode, we got to this point, which is right before we're about to go to Alda's camp. We got a nullifier right there, and I will explain what that does in a second. I'm gonna take these guys out first. So, nullifier. It is an augmentable. However, it makes it to where you're immune to be debuffs no matter what it's put on. About that. This is okay, but it's not great, and the reason why is because you could have something status, not status-based, but like increasing your stats, which will help you survive in battle. Status effects do suck, but Corwin can cure most of them in the battle. Like, I can see why Nullifier would also be a very, very good option, but it's also kind of a bad option because of some stuff in it that's just, it's just not that great to use, in my opinion, because you could augment your armor with something else. If you could augment accessories, then I could understand using it, but you can't augment accessories, unfortunately. Make yourselves comfortable. Go ahead and get a fire going, and for your sake, do as I say and stay here. It's gonna be tough to get some rest tonight. Yes, it probably doesn't help that we're about to be murdered in our sleep. Oh, come on! She called me an abominable half-breed. She said I looked like a monster. She may be blunt, but look, we have to wait out the night anyway, so we might as well make the best of it. Besides, we have made up dog food if not for her help. Help yourselves. I'm not a chef, so do not complain about the taste. Thanks. Say, Alda, I have to ask, what's a Skyborn warrior doing way out here on the ground, no less? You could say I'm looking for answers. Answers to what? Questions no one else was asking. How much do you know of my people? Well, hardly anything, really. They all live at the highest tier in the city. Most humans never even see it. Some things never change. Skyborn take any measures to protect the status quo. So much so that it has become inseparable from who we are. Not sure I follow. Each and every Skyborn is trained in combat. Earning your battle armor is a rite of passage into adulthood. While humans are focused on technology, we have developed more and more efficient ways of destroying any enemy and keeping him defeated. And while humans place high merits on scholars and entrepreneurs, prestige in high-world society is extremely hierarchical, based completely on your military rank. But was it always like this? Who were we before war with humankind? There must be Skyborn history books or something. Perhaps I've never seen them. Well, that's where I would start if I were you instead of out in the woods. It's not so simple. My own feelings on the subject are complex, and I fear I cannot explain them easily. Perhaps I can relate to you my story, which will better illustrate my point. Okay. Several years ago in the Stormwork Legion training facility. Alda! Today's the day, the final exam. Are you ready for it? Ready as I can be. You want to practice? We've got some time left. Not too worried about it. After all, you're the first in our class, and I'm a close second. As far as the instructors paired us up, it hardly seems fair. Yeah, talk about good luck. I'll meet up with you later, okay? I have to drop up my thesis for Instructor Caddis. Cutting it a little close, aren't you? I'm a fighter, not a writer. Alright, I'll see you later. We get to play as young Alda. There's option to use all of our stuff, ironically. However, do not augment any of these, because that would be a waste of time. Also, for some reason, we have the bronze claw, and that's kind of weird. Good morning, Instructor. Here's my thesis. Oh, good. My, it seems rather short, don't you think? Sorry, Instructor, I couldn't find much reference material. Most of what I wrote was just my own conjectures and observations. Miss Kim's ancient Skyborn history is a completely irrelevant topic. I've been trying to dissuade you from focusing on it since last year. How can it be irrelevant? Besides, I want to choose a subject that hasn't been done to death. Everybody else was writing about the war with humans. And you should have followed examples of your classmates. Prime Minister, war is the zenith of our civilization. There are enough examples of our martial prowess and tactical genius from the war to write 1,000 papers. But Instructor, is no one curious about the old ways? Our people have been around longer than one war. One book I was able to find mentioned glorious battles, far-off lands, and even another race. Cadet Kims, you will cease this talk at once. Instructor, aye. So much promise, Alda Kims. For your own sake, never mention this again. You don't want to accept my advice, then consider it in order. Yes, sir. Needs to follow orders. Sir? Just watch yourself, Kims. Your unfortunate curiosity hasn't escaped the Academy's notice. I suspect your loyalty will be tested in the final. Thank you for your concern, Instructor, but you need not worry. I know I'm gonna ace the final. Hope I don't have to face Ryder in combat someday. That guy's already a master combat mage, and just about everybody else is a total novice. Have a little confidence. We'll get to his level someday, I'm sure of it. I'm gonna smash some dirt stompers the moment I get out of here. But enough dealing with their filth. Some advice laid off the Barton Adventure Reserve the night before the final exam. I'd like to note, this is how history gets repeated. Alda, how's it going? Ready for the final exam? Oh, hi, Filbert. Yeah, it shouldn't be that hard. Oh, surely not for the likes of you. I mean, you're the best blade singer of us all. Like a divine whirlwind of steel. Mm-hmm. You need anything, don't hesitate to call for me, no matter what. Absolutely anything for you, goddess. Just stand there for me. Yes, that's it. Just stand there and stay there. I command it. Then by your will, I shall stand here until my legs get out. Alda, is everything okay? Oh, I'm just worried about my paper. Goddess is going to hate it. In that case, I have just the thing to cheer you up. You do? Uh-huh, it's a surprise. Come with me. Is that for me? You like it? Brother, thank you. It's incredible. I've never been given anything half as nice. But my partner well equipped. The exam's gonna start. Wait, Alda, before we go, there's something All senior students, please report to the Coliseum. The final exam will begin shortly. We better get up there. Headmaster, you may proceed. Recruits, before you light the trial of arms, your final exam. Inside, your skills must be the most honorable act of combat shall be tested. Prepare to face monsters of nefarious breeds, cunning traps to ensnare the unwary, and cross-swords with the toughest foe of all. Skyborn warrior, each other. You're only talking this up, isn't he? It should be easy. Your superiors will be watching. Prove yourselves able warriors, and you shall earn your armor. Fail and remain a mere cadet for another year. Sorry for the cut there. The pair who reaches the Empress's altar first shall receive the highest honor, service under the command of the Centurion, right hand of the Empress herself. Without further ado, let the battle commence. Looks like we're on the clock. Speed is of the essence. I was expecting a test on sheer battle prowess alone. How foolish of me. Indeed, just as important as strength is guile. Don't worry, I've studied up on these tests. We can help ourselves out by picking up bonus points throughout the maze, as well as recovery nodes if we're finding ourselves overwhelmed. You have 30 minutes to beat this zone, and do not worry about collecting anything because there is no, like, there's not a, like, hidden item anywhere or anything that would prevent you from doing anything. However, there is that. And that is that on hard mode, these enemies are really difficult. And you gotta go all the way back to try to see, where did I go from? It was up. I need to heal again. It's the thing, playing on hard mode is pretty difficult in this particular zone because you don't have very much defense. You basically have to press each button in order. But doing so also requires beating a guard. So just like that one part of Deadly Sin, which should be out by now as well. Let's use Immolate. That did not save Railer. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna watch for you. A lot of the enemies you're expected to fight in here are probably higher level than they should be. Just get this extra time. I do think that 30 minutes is a little much, because I think everybody can probably beat this part pretty easily, but I do know that if it's your first time playing this, that it can be very, very difficult trying to beat this in an effective manner, because it is kind of a maze, and mazes are rough. Just pay attention to Ryler and Alda's health. Alda is, of course, more tanky, but Ryler is very weak. Other than his strength. His strength is great, but his actual physical stamina is really bad. Okay. We're on to stage 2. Shockwave. Mystic Saber. Okay, there we go. And crap, that was a one-time use. Well. Just gonna have to be very, very careful. Gonna have to use some potions. I think blind works like a majority of the time, but I couldn't swear to it in this mode. Oops, I did not move these out here. Ready to Mr. Saber again. Arrow's dead. That's okay. You just use a branch of life and all that later down the line. Also, if you're wondering what might happen if you fail, simply put, you just have to start over again, I believe. Or die, I don't remember. Let's slow him down and blind him. Okay, that did nothing. Something that's probably going to be a common thing to have happen is have, to restart a battle. Don't feel bad about that, because that's just normal. Especially in hard mode. Well, crap. Since we don't have, to worry about XP, we don't necessarily need... Last, almost one. To have them all survive each time, so if one of them dies, you can just bring them back and heal them. No big deal. I don't know why that was kind of difficult for me for a second there. So now we need to go back and see where the yellow switch unlocked. Which is this. Okay, that requires a blue switch. Gotta find another one of these guys. Man, so much damage. Whew. Saved by the critical. Cheap moves. Size of the loser. Okay, ethers. Oh crap, there was a heal right here. No, no. Get this free time. You never know. I'm gonna go up through this way. Alright, we can't. Crap. Wasted time. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try Commandor this time. And that was a bad decision. There's nothing worse than having her get killed first. Man, it's weird not having evasion. Or block. Okay, Mystic Saber. Go. Good luck, yeah, I'm gonna need it. Got some more time. Just gonna ignore that enemy, he's not worth it. More time. Well, this is the reason why we want all that time. This hippocampus is extremely strong. I'm gonna try to blind him. We can. Apparently not. Okay, we're gonna use inspiration after that. Mystic Saber. Saber. I'm gonna have to start this fight over again. I didn't get a good start on it. Let's use that. And she can use that. Okay. Critical crap. Equalizer. Gonna have to use Rain of Rejuvenation. Which unfortunately doesn't heal much because we don't have much HP to begin with. Equalizer. Crap. Equalizer. Again with the equalizer. Not the use potion. Crap. At this point, I don't care who wins. I just want it dead. Thank you, Ryler. We did it! We're the first ones here! Was there ever any doubt? Guess we're supposed to go in there, come on! Congratulations, cadets. You've done well. One final challenge stands between you and glory. Centurion? I hereby command you slay your partner. Alda, I can't. It's an order. Alda! Oh. It was the ultimate test of my obedience, and I passed. My future was secured, and my spirit shrouded me with praise. All it cost was the life of my dearest friend. I felt nothing but exhalable tides of guilt and a shadow of monumental failure which I could not name. As time passed, my doubts grew. Somewhere along the way, orders stopped mattering, and I became unfit to serve as centurion. And I no longer cared. I left the city in search of answers, but I've never returned. It's a terrible story. I'm proud to tell it, but I hope you've gained some insight into the ways of my people. So, have you found any? Answers, I mean. You, as I said, I'm a poor scholar at best. Well, there's ruins out here. Maybe you'll find something useful. You ought to rest. Good night, you cleric. And with that, we need to go in here immediately. Because there is a restorative, your HP and MP, and 500 gold in here. But in the next episode, we'll be continuing on. See you guys then.